already about to get attacked. Yo, orientation, let me see, is locked. Yo, hold on. Boom, boom. Nah. All right, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Rotate vice back. Why? I don't wanna I don't wanna stream the shorts way. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. I don't wanna stream the shorts way. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Rotate device back. I don't want to stream the shorts way though. Hmm. Yeah. Um. I don't know, man. This shit is whack. What's going on, Shadrach? I was trying to. I was trying to like stream the old school way, the non-vertical way. Um. Cause yo, cause what I notice is you know, the playbacks, the old school way, the landscape way, they get more views on the playbacks, but the vertical way, it doesn't get more views on the playbacks because it's in the form of a live. It's in the form of a short, of a vertical. And when people watch videos, they don't want to watch a long video in a vertical fashion. Um, so that's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Um, but I'm gonna have to chop this up and make it a video. I see. Well, the thing about it is, Shadrach, is when I can't. So I'm not on StreamYard, so I'm going directly through YouTube because when I try to since this whole vertical thing started, like YouTube has made a bunch of changes with like third-party software and you know what you can do and what you can't do. Um, hold up. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I got the right settings and yeah, man. Like, and look, I tried to go live on StreamYard with my phone a couple days ago, and every time I would go live, it would tell me that my signal was disconnected. And hey, and for those of you that see the beginning of the stream, don't laugh at me, man. I almost got attacked by a big ass bee, a really big bee. So y'all might see me hop skipping around. Um, but at least I'm outside though. Some of these content creators, you don't never see them outside. They always be cooped up in the closet or the house, excuse me. Um, you know. But I'm not gonna be on here too long. And the funny thing is, when I say that, y'all know how like the preachers, when they be like, "We ain't gonna be in here too long today." The next thing you know, we be sitting up in there for goddamn 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. You know, by the time we get out of there, the evening service about to start. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. What's going on down south, y'all? Hey, to whoever's watching live or recorded, um, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that share button if it's in your heart. You can share this to Twitter, aka X, or Facebook. Um, but preferably Twitter, because I feel like the Twitter algorithm actually works a lot better. It's a lot of haters on Facebook. Um, yeah, but yeah, man. So yeah, I need to do some eyes need to do some experimenting and figure out how I can stream the old way when I go live, so that people can actually, in my opinion, get a better viewing experience. You feel me? Because I don't really like this vertical stuff. But yeah, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Um, Feel free to partake in the comments, man. Partake in the live chat. Don't just ghost watch. If you like me, let me know. If you hate me, let me know. And matter of fact, let me get you brothers. Let me get you brothers a wrench. We 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 not gonna do this, okay? We not gonna have my brothers in here unofficial. We gonna make y'all official. Shadrach, go on and say something in the chat, brother. See if that wrench is working. Down south Yella, go on and say something in the wrench in the chat, brother. See if that wrench working. And make sure y'all hit that like button. There we go. Glory be to God. Amen. You feel me? Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Or thank you, whoever you believe in. Thank you, Buddha. Thank you, Allah. Thank you to the almighty dollar. Because some of you may just worship money. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I need to make sure my Bluetooth ain't died. This joint be having a habit of dying on me. And I be sounding all crazy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. But yeah, man. Man, hope y'all are having a wonderful day thus far. Hope y'all are having a great week thus far, man. You know, the funny thing about me personally is it feels like when I get to a place where I can kind of relax, something always happens. You know, somebody in my family needs something, or you know, somebody's, going through something, and you know, um, contacting me to let me know about, what the situation is, and to get my ideas and my thoughts on what they should do about something. And I don't know, I guess that's just part of growing up, right? I guess that's just part of manhood, fatherhood. Um, you know, I guess that is a a, a, a sign that people respect you, Um, so you know, I can't really complain. You know, uh, what they say. It's a famous saying. You know, a lot of these artists and athletes and stuff like that. Like once they become rich, famous, successful, whatever, a lot of them say, you know, I'm not a role model. I'm not a role model. I didn't ask to be a role model. I didn't ask for this. And yes, you did. You're the one that, you know, signed up to be in front of the cameras, in front of the lights, and do all the press, do all the media. You know, have your picture plastered all over the walls and plastered all over social media. And you know, every time you go live on Instagram, you get tens of thousands of viewers and engagement. And you know, so you can't say that you didn't ask for it. You did, because you knew you knew what came with it. You knew what came with it when you were pursuing, when you was pursuing what you was pursuing. You can't really, you can't be famous, or you can't have a talent, you know what I mean, and not expect attention to be given to you, or not expect people to put their own expectations on you of how they think that you should act. But the thing about it is, you know, the funny thing, when people say, "Oh, I didn't ask for this responsibility. I didn't ask to be a role model." But if you're an upstanding citizen, if you're an upstanding adult, right? If you have children, if you're an aunt, you're an uncle, you got nieces, you got nephews, right? By default, you should already be uh, somebody that is upstanding by default. You should already be that. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit by any cars. You know, I'm not one of these people who just keeps looking at the phone as they walk in, and I don't look up. Does anybody notice that? Does anybody notice that a lot of these people today, they just, you know, their head is so stuck in their phone, and they don't look. You know, they don't look when they cross the street. Uh, you know, they don't look when they're walking amongst people. You know, they're just so comfortable with their faces in that, stuck in their phone. Like, that is, to me, that is like how can you not be aware of your surroundings? What's going on, BT? The young prodigy, Brian Turner. Um, Everybody, if you in here, make sure y'all go subscribe to Brian Turner's YouTube page. Now, I'm just playing. That man ain't got no YouTube page. That man is that man is living his life, you know what I mean, as he's supposed to be, out here grinding, being successful as he's supposed to be. Um, but yeah, man. Um, yeah, but yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. Like when you're out somewhere, um, walking, know your surroundings. Like the minute that I get out of a car, I'm immediately taking inventory. Like the second that I pull up into a parking lot or a business or church, which I can't even remember the last time I've been to church. But anyway, I'm immediately taking inventory. Like, okay, like there go Miss June over there, and there go uh Mr. Edward over there, and like there go this little 13-year-old ninja trying to steal a candy bar, and Oh, look at that big old ass. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry. Um, yeah, that's how I take inventory. You know, I see what's around and make sure that there is no imminent danger, no imminent threat. Let me cross the street, y'all. Hold on. Damn, trash, man. Like trash. Let me see. Let me not be rude and let me read the comments here. Let me see. A man is from this is from Brian Turner. A man is only as wanted if he is perceived as valuable. It's messed up, but you can use it as leverage to get better quality women. Absolutely. Another comment by Brian Turner. He says, your options increase as you become more valuable. The issue comes from men who don't utilize their leverage. They still choose to deal with women who aren't actually on their level. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And this is why you see Jamie Foxx. This is why you see somebody like Jamie Foxx mess with white women. They always say, oh, Jamie Foxx only likes white women, and oh, he doesn't like black women. He doesn't like the sisters. And well, I mean, the reality of it is, um, think about Hollywood, right? When you think about, let's just throw some random names out there. You got let's say Halle Berry. Let's say, and these are, whether they're married or single, we're just throwing names out. Let's say Halle Berry. Let's say um, Halle Berry. Who else we got? Let's just say Regina King, um, Taraji P Henson. What's the chick that was in Love and Basketball? Damn, I can't remember her name. The light-skinned chick that was in Love and Basketball. Uh, I'm gonna make it short about her either tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember her name, but the light-skinned chick that was in Love and Basketball. Let's look at those. Let's look at those options, right? Well, those women don't have as much as Jamie to lose, right? So when you see Jamie Foxx messing with the kind of women that he messes with, it's because they have a lot to lose. It's because, what I mean, they got massive fortunes. They have success. They have a high-profile reputation in their profession. Sanaa Lathan, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Sanaa Lathan. And Sanaa Lathan she's gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Like she keep herself up, man. I seen some recent pictures going around. She was on vacation or something like that, going on vacation. I think she like what, 48, 49, 50, something like that. Man, I still give her a shot. That's for sure. But for some weird reason, I don't know why, y'all, but I always liked older chicks. Even when I was a teenager, I always liked older women. When I was a teenager, I liked older women that was in their late 20s and early 30s. Like women close to my age. Okay, she 52. Okay, I knew she had to be somewhere around that bracket, around that age bracket. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna need to cross the street here. Y'all know I gotta make sure I look, because I gotta be here for my babies. I'm trying not to get hit by a vehicle. If I get taken out, I don't want to get taken out by a vehicle. I want to get taken out by something else. But I don't want to get hit by a car because I wasn't paying attention. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please, and thank you. And hit that subscribe button if it's in your heart. Yeah, I've always liked older women, which is weird. Really weird. Um, I don't know why that is. Maybe I should do some type of psychology test on myself to see why that is. But yeah, even my daughter's mother is older than me. You know what I mean? I'll put it like this: my daughter's mother will be in her 40s while I'm still in my 30s. I'll put it like that. um, so yeah, man. But yeah, when you look at somebody like Jamie Foxx and you look at the caliber of women that he dates, you know, it's because they have they have stuff to lose. You feel me? A lot of, you know, women of his same complexion, they don't really have it like that. I mean, you see Taraji P. Henson talking about, you know, Hollywood is not paying her enough. So if I'm Jamie Foxx, why would, you know, aside from the sex, you know, and, you know, cuddles and, you know, cuddles in bed and all of that, why would I want to get with Taraji P. Henson, who's out here saying that black women actors don't get paid enough? You know what I mean? Who's to say that she can't get mad at me and try to sue me for everything that you know that I've worked for? You know, so that's why, um, you know, you like what Brian was saying, you have to leverage your success. Um, Sorry, y'all, crossing the street again. That's why you have to leverage your success in the right way, and that's, you know, that is a very difficult task because it seems like, you know, when you do come into success, even at a minor level, uh, you know, you if you pick the wrong person, if you choose the wrong chick, you're definitely putting yourself at risk for things going wrong. And you know, the thing about it too, guys, like my opinion, you know, when it comes to women and you know, black women and, you know, all the stuff that a lot of these other content creators or even men that are not content creators talk about, it's completely different. But it could be because you know, it could be because of you know, I actually come from a family where, you know, all of us are college educated, most of us have degrees. um, you know, like I somewhat do come from, um, if you're looking at it just from like the credentials, like for instance, um, you know, my cousin Jada Samuel, you guys can go and look her up. um, she's Miss South Carolina. South Carolina is where I'm from. That's where I'm born and raised, by way of Brooklyn, of course, um, because most of my family, they come from Trinidad, moved to Brooklyn, New York, and then we moved down south. Um, but yeah, if you're looking at it, looking at my family from the outside looking in, um, you would think that I actually do come from an affluent family, and I'm not bragging, but because, you know, I think that we all should strive to be as successful as we can, and we all should, you know, build that infrastructure. But it's the truth, you know, like me as well as my cousins, we've all done successful, amazing things. When you look at myself, you know, I talked about this numerous times. I was a little boy in my room in Greenville, South Carolina, messing around with, you know, beat making software and uh, sound engineering software. And long story short, perfected that, came to the West Coast, met Nipsey Hussle, worked with Nipsey Hussle and his crew. Um, and I've worked professionally, musically, with other reputable names in the music industry. I don't really care to say their names like that because it's not important. And if I'm gonna get popping, I want to get popping because of me. I don't want to get popping because of nobody else. You know, I did that, me, right? I got like I said, If you Google Jada Samuel, that's my cousin. She's Miss South Carolina. Um, I got a cousin right now who is over in Germany and Australia, who plays baseball professionally over there. I have another cousin who lives in Oakland currently right now. She's an actor and she's been on movie sets. She's been in plays. I think she may have done some Broadway work. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, my family cultivates greatness. Um, and I didn't really respect the discipline that they instilled on us back then, but I do definitely respect it now because I think that their efforts definitely did pay off in one way or another. And I think that we have to understand, we have to get back to understanding that children, the next generation, whether it's your children biologically, um, or children in your family, nieces, nephews, younger cousins, I think that we have to get back to understanding that the younger people are the investments of your lineage, legacy, of your family. You see, um, let's see. Dirty Folk says you should do porn soundtracks. Seems like an untapped market. Dirty Folks, I don't often agree with you, brother, but you might be onto something. Train your toddlers, ladies and gentlemen. Train your toddlers. Uh, but 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 as I was saying, uh, yeah, we got to get back to a culture of you know morals and values. Even though we live in I guess you could say like maybe like an amoral society. Um, for lack of better words, I guess you could say that. Um, but we got to get back to that, because of the hard work that the previous generation did. Uh, it allows myself and um, the current generation of people that are alive in my family to benefit from what they did. So I would want my children and my grandchildren to benefit the same way that I did. Uh, but let's talk about the main topic, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if it's in your heart. And share this on Facebook or Twitter, preferably Twitter, if it's in your heart. Um, so, so many of you don't know. The people that know me know, but you know, I have a situationship, um, you know, with a young lady, and I'm only saying young lady because she's younger than me. I think she might be the first chick that I've dealt with that's younger than me, and she doesn't have any children or anything like that. So, uh, that sparked my interest, right away. Because we all know by the time women get a certain age, they have children, they've been married, divorced, relationship after relationship, they've been ran through tremendously. But, the truth about men and relationships is that, you know, you're never really going to have the time that they would like for you to have, that women would like for you to have, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, or however you choose to label that relationship. You're never really going to have the right kind of time in their eyes to spend with them. And the reason being is because when you look at all the men that came before you, they spent a lot of time working, they spent a lot of time grinding. And the funny thing is, a lot of people like to say that, oh, men have changed, oh, women have changed. Well, the way that I look at it is this world has not changed. The way that I look at it is these bills have not changed. This mortgage payment has not changed. This rent payment has not changed. This car note has not changed. This cell phone that I'm talking to y'all on, and I have Verizon, so y'all know I'm paying a grip. This cell phone bill has not changed. The same things that needed to get taken care of yesterday still need to get taken care of today. And so, you know, um, what was it like? What for Valentine's Day this year? I never really been, somebody that's big on Valentine's Day. Um, just because it's what for. I feel like, that's something that you should be doing all year round. Why would you just celebrate love or, be affectionate to your mate or your partner, or actually not partner, because partner that's for the rainbow community. That ain't for the non-rainbow community. That word partner. Um, that word partner puts you on a level playing field with her. And the funny thing is, even if she make more money than you, y'all as a man, y'all still not on the same playing field. Still not. She can't handle the level of stress that you can handle. She can't do the amount of physical work that you can do. You feel me? So yeah, we just not built the same. And anybody that doesn't want to recognize that, well, hey, I don't know what to tell you. But but yeah, as a man, uh the thing that we have is the thing that we need, and the thing that we have is time. For Valentine's Day, uh me and my lady, we didn't do nothing. I didn't take her out to eat. I ain't take her to go watch no movie. Um, we didn't, go to Victoria's Secret or anything like that. Like we didn't do none of that romantic stuff because I actually work for myself now. I'm an entrepreneur, but I've always been I've always been an entrepreneur. Even when I actually had a like legit 9 to 5, I was still being an entrepreneur on the side. Since I've been an adult, there's never not been a time where I haven't been an entrepreneur. So when you work for yourself, you don't get PTO, you don't get sick days, you don't get none of that stuff because the more when you take time off, it affects you directly. It ain't no person that's still paying you when you laying up in the bed sick. So when you work for yourself, that's why it's important to be very disciplined, because your direct contribution to what you put in your work is going to be a direct correlation and a direct outcome of your financial status and the way that you live, right? So, and I've been a full-time entrepreneur since about like last June, right? And it's about to be June again. So, like, I want y'all to understand something, especially my young bulls out there, especially my young man. I've been living as a full-time entrepreneur with no corporate America backing for almost a year now. I have a house and I also have a condo. And I'm partly still financially responsible for the house that I have, which is where my daughter lives, right? So, so understand that in order for me to be a full-time entrepreneur for almost a year with no corporate America backing, I want y'all to understand the discipline that comes with that. I want y'all to understand that when I get up at 5 or 6 in the morning, that's me getting up for me. When I'm laying my head down at 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., that's me. That's me doing that for me. The average person, if they have the opportunity to work for themselves, How much are they gonna go out partying? How much are they gonna go out drinking and smoking and, you know, doing all kind of debaucherous things? Which I'm cool with debauchery. I'm perfectly fine with debauchery, you know, behind closed doors. And as long as you ain't breaking no laws, I'm a very debaucherous person behind closed doors. So I'm cool with it. But the average, you know, schlob is what they're gonna do is they're gonna put all of the fun stuff ahead of the important stuff, right? So for me, think about this, right? Think about what I'm saying in this economy that we're in right now. And I'm not saying that I actually won't go back to corporate America, but what I'm saying is if I choose to go back to corporate America, now I have leverage, right? I've proven to myself that I can survive outside of corporate America for almost a year or over. It will be over a year, depending on if and when I choose to go back into corporate America, right? So now I have leverage with, you know, the position that I want to choose. I don't have to accept every offer that comes my way, and I can accept the offers that I actually do like. So, you know, that's what that is that is always going to be an issue. And I apologize for that sun, y'all, but I live in Arizona, so the sun is always up. Um, your time is always going to be spent going to surviving, to being productive. Even with being a father, I don't spend the time with my nearly the amount of time that I would like to spend. I barely see my daughter like that these days because I have to always put that grind in, you know. And like I said, we all know that women, you know, they're into things like Valentine's Day. We didn't do nothing for Valentine's Day. And my lady, she got mad at me for that. She got a little bit upset. She wasn't like highly upset about it, but she did get upset. I know she did. But I told her, you know, look, my duties and my responsibilities come first. If I'm not at a place where I can, you know, give up hours at a time to go sit in a restaurant, you know, go smash on a hotel balcony, you know, through in windows where people can see us. If I'm not in a position where I have time to do that, I'm not gonna do that. Um, what else? What else? So after Valentine's Day, we had, I think it was the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was right around that same time in February, right? People were asking me, hey, you want to come to my Super Bowl party? You want to come to my, crib, hang out with us, drink beer? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. Can't do it because I work for myself. And the time that I'm spending with y'all, watching football, partying, getting drunk, and gonna have a hangover the next day, that could have been time that I could have been making money. That could have been time that I could have been booking jobs, going out, getting paid. Now I just wasted if I would have did that, going and watching the Super Bowl, if I would have taken that whole day just to do that, I would have lost out on a whole day worth of money. If I would have took 5 hours to watch football with y'all, that would have been 5 hours worth of money I lost out on. So this is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. When you get in a relationship, and this is when, and salute to Aviated Views in the chat. Let me, we're not gonna be disrespectful. We're gonna get you a wrench, my guy. Let me see. Aviated Views says, when you work for yourself, you ain't got time to have fun. Only people who want to spend their entire life working for other people spend their life having fun. That's absolutely correct. That's a that's a good comment. Aviated Views also says men have to stay away from women with no goals. Even thought women with goals very hard to find. Yeah, absolutely. And to break that down even more simple, um, if her goal is not to help you and support you and to help you make money and um, to raise your children and to make sure that you as a man are taken care of, uh, you know, nutritionally, uh, and professionally, depending on what y'all got going on. If her first goal is not that, hold on, y'all. I want to make sure I don't get hit by this car. Hold on, because I got to cross the street again. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me see. And I'm gonna wrap this up here shortly too, so I can actually get to work. Uh, getting some work done. Uh, but if her first goal is not supporting you, if her first goal is not, being your helper, your helpmate, if her first goal is not making sure you're satisfied, sexually as well as all the other stuff, then the rest of her goals don't matter. They don't matter. If you're not her first priority, her first goal, if the children that y'all have together is not first, none of her other goals matter. And that's where a lot of these dudes go wrong. They choose these chicks because they think these chicks are baddies and oh, she got a nice booty or she got some nice breast or she has a real cute face or whatever. That's where a lot of these guys go wrong. And you don't have to be some type of player or whatever or some alpha. No, as a man you could say what you will allow and what you won't allow in your life. And just like when I talk about when I have conversations with women and they're complaining about why they can't find a man or why they're single or blah 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 blah, and they and they say that they want a man uh, with such and such and all of this, and I'm like, okay, that's your problem. That's your problem right there. Your problem is that you got too many qualifications and you have too many specifications. Now, as a human being, what gives you the right to place so many qualifications and specifications when you just on somebody else? When you just another human being, all you're doing is limiting your options. So one thing that I do know when it comes to women, because I'm 35 and I have at this point in my life, I've been with a decent number of women, um, and I would say that I have a nice array of life experience, right? Maybe not so much as some other men, uh, maybe in these YouTube spaces or other men who are older than me. But of course, they older than me. Of course, by default, they got life experience. Um, it is what it is. But I'm at a point in my life, and salute to Mr. Goodbread, salute to the general. Um, but at this point in my life, I'm at a point, to where I say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. I make six figures, I don't make six figures. Um, I go to bed at this time and I wake up at this time. If you want to hang out, come over here before 8 p.m. Because if you don't come over before 8 p.m., don't come at all. Like I'm at a point, nothing dictates me. No, a female's looks does not dictate me. You know, how well she can perform with her mouth does not dictate me. You know, the box, how good it feels, that doesn't dictate me. I dictate me because I know exactly what my mission is, okay? And I know exactly where I want to be, okay? So, so fellas, I'm saying that because you need to understand your wifey or the chick that you're looking for, she might not have that big behind. She might not have the big breasts. And you know, I'm a breast guy. I like big breasts and I like long legs. That's what I like. But oftentimes the women that approach me, they're often half my size. I'm 5'11". You know, and they typically have smaller behinds and they typically have smaller breasts. And I'm cool with that because I understand the physical appearance is just a bonus. What I'm really looking for is, okay, when I give you instructions, can you follow those instructions? When I give you a task, can you do this task? Will you have my back if something happens and I need you to go perform a duty? You know, are you capable of raising my children? Are you capable of playing your role the way that you were designed to play your role? And ladies and gentlemen, I have news for you. I don't care what kind of lifestyle you live. I don't care, you know, if you're a rainbow, okay? I understand that you have your outlooks in life and on life. That's great. What I'm saying may not apply. It may not apply to you. But in my world, there's men, there's women, there's children. And each, the man has a duty, has his role, the woman has her role, the children have their role. It ain't no it ain't no I'm Brittany Griner and this is my wife. That's not my world. Um it ain't no you know, I'm I'm you know, it ain't no I'm this famous person and this is my husband. No. No. Man, woman. Marriage, which if you're going to get married, make sure it's a spiritual marriage. Don't sign any marriage certificate. You know, they say, oh, there's benefits if you get married. Okay, there's more benefits in non-legal marriage because alimony is not a benefit. Forced child support is not a benefit. So if you're talking about tax benefits, well, all you got to do is start you a nonprofit, and you know, and there are some other ways that you could get tax benefits if that's what you're looking for. Let's see. Mr. Goodbread says, complete self and personal accountability. Once you learn yourself, can't no one tell you anything will get you to move how they need you. That's a fact. Mr. Goodbread also says, fun size is my type of woman. That's a fact. And my lady is definitely fun size. Can she follow? Can you follow more than 5 instructions in a row? That's another fact. Assume your role. Assume your role. Assume your role. If you masculine, be that, and if you feminine, be that. But you can't be both, ever. That's a whole fact. Mr. Goodbread also says, bro, looks hot. What degree? Well, Mr. Goodbread, it's actually, you know what? It's actually warm right now. We're actually going to be in the high 80s this week. We've already We've already touched triple digits here in Phoenix, and we were in the 90s last week. The week prior to that, we touched 100. We were in the hundreds already, but we're in a cool down period, which typically is normal for this time of year. But come the end of June, we'll be over 100 probably consistently. Um, but let me see. Right now it's about I think it's about like 84 right now. 47. And Mr. Goodbread, this is why I will never move to New York. I could never move to New York. It can't be April. It can't be April, and I'd be dealing with 47-degree weather. That's no. I'm not doing that, brother. As much as I love my Brooklyn roots, as much as I love my Brooklyn people, as much as I love my, folks, nah. What's going on, KDH? Salute. And if you have a channel, if you guys have a channel, feel free to post your links in the chat section. My channel is your channel, Mi Casa, Su Casa. So feel free to put your links in the channel. KDH has some of the best wrestling content on YouTube. On his channel, The Red Carpet Ring, he just did an an audio book, which was telling the history of Mankind, aka Dude Love, aka Cactus Jack, aka Mick Foley. And yo, I ain't even gonna front. That Mick Foley book was fire. You know how I know it was fire? Because the second day that you went live with that audio book, the Angry Man came on the same time. The Angry Man came on a few minutes right before you came on. And I watched the Angry Man's content. He's one of my favorite content creators, right? I know some people might not like him, but I like his content. The first part of that book was so good that I left the Angry Man stream once I saw that the Red Carpet Ring was live with that audio book. That's how good the first part was. Because normally, if nothing else is on better than what I'm watching at the moment, then I'll just stay watching. But if something else better comes on than what I'm watching at the moment, then I'll switch. And I definitely had to switch. I definitely had to switch channels once the Red Carpet Ring came on. Make sure y'all hit that live button, whether you're watching live or recorded. I feel like I'm taking y'all on a flight. I feel like I'm taking y'all on an airplane. And my gosh, this lady over here has she got a nice behind. I would turn the camera over there, but look, listen. When you guys come to Arizona, when you guys come to Phoenix, I apologize about that, son. What y'all gonna notice is there are a lot of white women here, and hold on, and hold on. I don't want to be rude when I'm saying this, because I got an ear hustler over there. All right. What y'all gonna notice is there's a lot of white women here, which the funny thing is, even though there are, I still like melanin, so I'm into the spicy, and I'm into the spicy and the sisters. All right. Oh yeah, that lady, Yo, I could tell she probably went to the gym this morning. Y'all gonna notice it's a lot of white women out here that got nice butts. Y'all gonna notice it's a lot of white women out here that got nice butts, man. That ass, I almost dropped my goddamn phone. Fooling with y'all. Let me get back to the main topic, man, because this is important. And I need to get in the shower. You never, if the woman that you choose, right, or the woman that chooses you, if she doesn't respect your time, get rid of her. Valentine's Day, told my girl, yo, we're not doing nothing today. Super Bowl, I told my friends, yo, I can't afford to party with y'all right now. I gotta work, gotta put this work in. A couple days after that, the NBA All-Star game was going on. You know, the slam dunk contest. And that's something that we watch. People that are into sports. You know what I did? I ain't watch it. People was doing the same thing when it came, like they was doing with Super Bowl. Hey, come watch the slam dunk contest. Come watch the 3-point shootout. Can't do it. So the truth about men in relationships is that relationships really only benefit men when they have a woman that knows the value of a man's purpose. If you're with a woman that understands what the value of a man's purpose and the value of a man being on his purpose and chasing his purpose, she won't bug you about not celebrating Valentine's Day. She won't bug you about not being able to go out every weekend. She won't bug you about not having, the top of the line stuff. She won't bug you about, you know, taking trips overseas because if she truly understands the value of a man's purpose, right? She's not going to do that. If she truly understands that, let's just say that y'all get married, right? You have children. You know how women get. You're not spending enough time with me, so they want a divorce. If she truly understands that, she'll let you be on your way, and she won't put no alimony or no child support against you. If she truly understands a man's purpose. So that is the truth. That is the truth about men and relationships. Relationships are great, but this life and this world is a tough, grimy place. And men, you can't afford not to be anything less than a savage out here. You need every second, every minute of every hour of every day to be successful. It's going to be some birthday parties you won't be able to make. It's going to be some dance recitals you won't be able to make. It's going to be some anniversaries you won't be able to do. Sometimes you might have some days off, and you might not even have to work the next day. But sometimes you may have been so tired from grinding that all you can do is sleep. So be careful, men, when you're allowing a woman to come into your life. Because she can either enhance what you got going on, or she can destroy it. Forget the looks. What you're looking for is a woman that understands the value. Yes, the value of a man. You're looking for a woman that understands the value of a man. But you're really looking for a woman that understands the value of a man's purpose. And if you can find that, don't mess it up. Don't cheat. Don't be in no other women's DMs. Don't be in their comment sections. Don't be on their YouTube shows trying to run game. Don't be hitting up their Cash App. KDH, if you're still watching, put your link in the chat so people can sub to your channels. Don't do none of that, because I'm sorry to tell you, but a lot of men who get on these YouTube panels and they get on these YouTube live streams, a lot of men, they messed up. They're the ones that messed that up. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of no good women out here. Absolutely. But a lot of times what these men are not telling y'all is that they're the ones that messed up. Because, and you know how? Because the majority of men, once they find a good woman, because I don't care what nobody say, most men in America, you're not meant to handle more than one woman, because that's not our culture. That's not the culture that most of us was raised in. You could barely handle one. So why you would, you know, want to be serious with 2 and 3 at one time when you can barely handle one is mathematically ridiculous to me. Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Somebody like me, if I wanted more than one, I could handle more than one. And that's because, like, I know it might not seem like it, and a lot of people might watch my content and they might think, oh, he's a nice guy, you know, but I'm not letting no woman play with me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. What they used to say, what your parents used to tell you. I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. Don't play. I'm just giving y'all this nice image because I know my kids, they watch my content sometimes. So, and plus, I'm a professional, and I think image is important. So, you know, of course I'm not gonna display that for the public to see, because it ain't for the public. Everything ain't the public's business. What I do in my bedroom ain't y'all business. It ain't for the public to know. So, anyway, yeah, man. You get a good one, don't mess it up. And That's the truth about men in relationships. You can spend your time, you know, giving to her and the relationship, and you'll suffer the consequences of not having money, of not elevating, of when the relationship is over, you're still in the same place in your life that you were when you met her, because you chose to give your all your time to that relationship instead of giving most of your time to your purpose, which is building, making money, investing, being strategic, trying to find out how to get off the corporate plantation. Or if you are on the corporate plantation, trying to make it so when you retire off the corporate plantation that you don't come back. My grandfather is about to be 99 in June. 100 in June. My grandparents retired from their job. They never went back to the corporate plantation. And I think they retired from their job before I was even born. And I was born in 1988. So what does that tell you? If they were able to do that back then in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, and early 80s, if they were able to plan their exit in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and now we're in a time frame where we can make more money than ever in this country, especially if you're a black man. You have opportunities that your grandfather and even your father never had. And you're not taking advantage of those opportunities. That's your fault. So, hey man, I appreciate y'all for watching. I hope my words meant something to y'all today. I hope this was meaningful content. This live stream right here is gonna be. This is one of them ones that's gonna live for generations. This is one of them ones that's gonna be valuable for generations. This is one of them ones that's gonna be valuable for my son, my grandson, your grandson. You know, if you can't formulate the words to tell your son, your grandson, just have them watch this video. Alright? I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Alright? Peace.